Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol GHSI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're new to charts and not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Now, I did this analysis on Thursday and want to get things updated here. Although I will say that from a presentation standpoint, this chart is relatively tricky to talk about because there's a lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are some sort of day trader, scalper, flipper, whatever you want to call yourself, and you bought there, you bought right there, and your plan was to buy and sell within 20 minutes, well then yeah, from that perspective, the chart's looking pretty bad. Now, if you care about the big picture point of view, I get it. From the highs, there's been a relatively big pullback, but from the grand scheme of it all, the price does still have the opportunity to chip away and build an overall higher base, and that's how long-term uptrends are constructed, just higher lows over extended periods of time, and I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture point of view. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you probably had more of a day trader mentality going into the trade. And I'm not saying this will occur, but this will kind of help just bring up a little bit more context. But let's say that the price actually comes down here to 20 cents. Again, I'm not saying it will, but just for explanation's sake, price comes down here to 20 cents, behaves like this, and then it begins to work its way back upwards. Emphasis here on the big picture. From the big picture perspective, what would you have? Well, you'd have a set of lows there. You'd have lows there. You'd have a low right there. And if you envision each one of those as stair steps, what do you have? Well, from the big picture, you still have progress being made in the upwards direction. And that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And going into next week, 20 cents is essentially the quote-unquote progress point there. So as long as the price stays above there, then from the grand scheme of it all, that is a higher stair step, and that's what you want to see. Again, I get it. If you're a day trader, flipper, and you bought right there, then yeah, you don't care about these stair steps. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be commenting from the bigger picture point of view. So sure, today the price pulled back, but stop and think about that word, today. As in one day, looking at multiple days as we're doing here, you can see the price does still have the opportunity to chip away and build a higher base. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.